At University Stadium in Teaneck, New Jersey, you're watching the NEC Women's Soccer Championships on NEC Front Row. Those for so far, both goalkeepers have been answering the call. But now an opportunity for Bryant, speeding forward to the outside of the box, coming out, making the save was Fitzgerald.
It's like you said, she's been tested more often than not. Come away with those clears every now and then.
Coming in, Cronin, centering try, ball loose in front, and Bryant will collect out by the 18. Long range shot coming in, it skips off Fitzgerald and finds the back of the net, and Bryant takes the lead. Hasn't made a start, but has the most time in nets of any player. Ball headed forward and in, a score for Fairleigh Dickinson, and we are tied. Coming through with the goal off the header on the back end, looked like Christina Neary. We'll take a look at the replay just to confirm that, but Neary, her 5th of the season in just her 9th game played.
At this rate, you know, next goal could potentially win this game. You never know.
Long ball sent ahead, headed towards net, rigs off the post and goes in. A score for Fairleigh Dickinson, and they take a 2-1 lead.
Wow, right on cue.
Ball controlled, sent over, top of the box. Left-handed kick from D'Amico was blocked away in front, but kept in. Now a try from Gilmet in towards net, and the play made by Fitzgerald. Now Gilmet with the free kick, crossing it in close, but making the play Fitzgerald. And the Fairleigh Dickinson Knights have held on to defeat the Bryant Bulldogs 2-1 and advance to the NEC Women's Soccer Championship game this Sunday. What a great second half comeback by the Knights.
Thanks, Joe. Down here on the field with head coach Eric Teepee and the player of the game, Jesse Reinhardt. Coach, we'll start with you. Obviously, a very critical second half, and you and I were talking off air. About time you won a one-goal game here at home. What do you think was the difference maker in this second half?
I think we just came out with a lot more energy. We were very flat in the first half, and as I said, they played a great game, Brian. And I mean, in some respects, I think they outplayed us today, but we found a way. We kept battling. That's been a trait of our team all year, is that we find different ways to come back and to fight. And I think for us it was a great team effort, but it was more about our passion and energy in the second half. I still don't think we played all that well. I think we can play a lot better, and hopefully that's something that we can do on Sunday.
Advancing to your second NEC final in the last 3 years, what does it mean to return to the championship final, especially here at home?
Well, I think, you know, any season is really judged to me on getting to the final. You get to the final, there's 2 teams there. It's, you know, winner take all. Both teams have fought hard. Games can go either way. So I think it's a standard for us that we want to be constant in the tournament and then constantly at least get to the final. And then if we get to the final, then I think you can relax and you can just play, because at that point it's just about playing. It's not about nerves or anything like that.
You now have an opportunity to take a look at the second matchup between CCSU and St. Francis. When you look at those 2 teams, what's the biggest difference maker in what they can provide potentially for you on Sunday?
They're both really good teams. I mean, I think at the end of the day, they both do a real good job keeping possession. Obviously, Central is very stout defensively, so they're going to limit your opportunities. And St. Francis has some great players that can attack, so you have to be on your toes all game. So, I mean, I think from a viewing perspective, I'm looking forward to watching it, because I think it's going to be a fun game to watch. And look, we know that it doesn't really matter who wins. We're going to have a tough match no matter what, and we have to be ready for that.
All right, Eric, thanks for your time. Best of luck on Sunday. Now we turn our attention over to the player of the game, Jesse Reinhardt. And Jesse, obviously coming up with the game-winning goal early in the second half. Take me through what you were looking for on your shot.
I didn't even think about it. I was just trying to get everything in we have, and yeah, just make the play.
You talk about the turnaround of this team in the second half. You know, being amongst the senior leaders of this team, what do you think was the offensive turning point in this contest?
Well, we know we have to play better, and we know we can play better. So we just had to do our job, and we spoke in the halftime, during halftime, what we have to do, and yeah, we knew if we want to do it, we can. So we just tried. You now have a couple of days off to get ready for the NEC final on Sunday.
what do you think this team needs to do to try and play a full 90 minutes against either CCSU or SFU?
I mean, we played earlier in the season against both teams. We know how good they are. We just need to do our job and, yeah, play 100% from the first minute.
Jesse, thanks for your time. Good luck on Sunday.